You're watching EXP Experience Together.
Welcome back, people of Norvik. Last time you checked in on this investigation, we had just met the dragon, Lady Sageleaf herself, and she decided that she was going to assist us on this investigation because it was in an area of hers. And she gave us our most prominent clue right now, to find out where this Frank, dressed in yellow, is. And the last we heard of him was he was going through the Southern Caverns. And now we're following him, trying our best to figure out where he is. I'm accompanied by Snell, the little goblin, wearing the crunch. Please don't step on the literal human skulls. Cave paintings? What's this? A bone dust? I don't know what that is. Oh, I didn't even realize we had a bow. I wonder, can we also... Since he's in our party now, or is he just... Shield of Faith, Cure Wounds, Inventory. So I'm assuming we can't really... We can't give him anything. There's no, like, switching between party members on this game. Bone dust from a bone grinder. Very fine and faintly sparkling. Made out of unicorn horn and whalebone, or something. Can be used to recover second level spell slots. Okay, well we only have one second level spell slot. And we're good. We haven't used any spells just yet. Let's see what else we can find in this cave. Is that a hat? Strange. Fancy hat. Gives us dexterity. A yellow hat? You grab the smooth fabric. Your companion looks around, a bead of sweat rolling down his brow. Our Frank must have gone through here. Keep an eye open. It is yours now. Can I put on this hat? Dexterity. I could probably wear this. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm assuming that I can't wear it then. Sinking feeling appears. To your right. Your gut. It falters. The goblin jolts to the side. Cleric, there's... Huh? Oh, what the... Oh my god. Oh, no. Roll initiative. Crap. Snell, get out of here. Roper. One of the stalemites has sprouted a particular nasty-looking maw. How did I not notice this thing? It was hidden perfectly. An ambush! The goblin attempts to spring into action, but he's just too late. Flung around the shadows of the cavern comes along a long tendril. It flies towards you like a ballista firing a long, fleshy snake. In an instant, it's wrapped around. Huh? You're everything! It tightens its grip and flails you around. Your ankle is crushed. But then, the tentacle pulls back, dragging you, flinging you across, rock to rock. Grab something, don't let it! The roper has you, its tendril fastened in a locked jaw around your entire leg as it attempts to pull you toward its maw, dragging you in like a fisherman with a thick catch on its hook. A monster. Punch it! Once you get control of your muscles again, that is. Really nothing I could do here? Pray. Waste of time, try screaming instead. Huh? What? Your prey. Shit! Your companion rushes into action, taking out his sling, trying to grab something. Grab what? The ground? I don't know! He takes a swing and fires off a bullet in its direction, striking right at its center mass. But the bullet just bounces off and it lets out a horrendous hiss. Balls! The tendril pulls you closer, but it's clearly finds you difficult with all of this struggling, so it slams you into the ground. Oh, saving throw. Yes! Oh my god. Exhaustion increase. Oh, bones broken, loosely dangling. You're doomed, your leg is broken. There's still a chance, find an opportunity. You're feeling sick. Break free. Oh no. You struggle, and a groan escapes your lips as the tentacle tightens around you, grabbing it, pulling, fighting. But alas, you do not succeed. It grips even harder. The goblin rushes up to you and yells, "Let go!" He struggles against the tendril in a frantic attempt to save you. The goblin's bravery is admirable. Make use of it. The roper keeps dragging you across, closer and closer to its chopping maw. You glance toward it, seeing the thousands of razor-like teeth almost extending toward you. You're dead. Warning! Come on. Yes. No. Yes. Come on. An intense pain causes your senses to shut down. Cleric, fight, you bastard! You have one chance. Break loose now or get swallowed. Listen to the goblin. Fight! This is it. Last try, break free. Come on. Yes, baby! With a deep animalistic groan, you push yourself to the limit, your body in a fight against this rubbery appendix of despair. No more. Break loose. For real! You get a hold of it, and it slithers around your leg, and you rip it to shreds. The beast shrieks as its tentacle is left broken by your incredible display of power. You are free. One last breath. This is the end. This beast will be felled. Snell gives you a nod as he twirls one last bullet with his sling. With a loud snap, he fires it. The echo dances around the cavern, ringing in your ears, screeching the roper as the bullet hits it straight in the large, unblinking eye. Gotcha! It shrieks and pulls back. The terrible noise disappears into the abyss. Tentacles withering, the roper blindly flees in its panic. It runs right over the edge. You feel your lungs with air. Your knees are weak. The goblin leans on his knees and groans. That was tight. But, well done. You too, great job, Snell. The goblin reluctantly returns a thumbs up to you as well. He is pained by making such a cheesy gesture, but you clearly earned it. Nice. Let's see what's deeper in this cavern. Oh my god. I need to heal after that confrontation. It's only 1 HP. It's 5. It's 3. I wasn't able to do any magic. How do I use the magic? Seems like what the best idea is to do right now is a short rest. That was good. I didn't even know I could take short rest, if I'm being quite honest. All ability checks. You ready? Cool. Let's go. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I've got a finger broken. Okay, so that's how I use it. Oh my god, that was dangerous. Esoteric lockpick? Dungeon continues far into the west part of Tolstad. I don't even know what to expect anymore. Some more incense. It's behind this wall. Among the fallen, the broken of an ancient world lies among them a single structure, a monument to a forgotten power. At the top of a cracked lion's head glares at you, a one-eyed lion with a single dark and empty socket. A shrine? Like any other, you feel at home on your knees here. You seen anything like this, Snell?
Sure. Looks like a normal cat thing. There's a ton of them all over the city if you know where to look.
Go on.
I don't have anything else to say, really. Hard to tell exactly what's going on here due to the rubble and the dust. You could try investigating it more closely, but remember, the White Mains are famous for their traps, so be careful.
Does it work? You may prepare spells here, yes. There is a connection to divinity. Shrines like this are often hold a latent connection to your strengths. If you can do it at a shrine of one of the dead gods, why not another? Do not compare Earth to this cat god. If you think your god is somehow unique, then you are sorely mistaken. A shrine to what god? One lost to time. Take a step closer and move on. You look over the front of the shrine, seeing traces of marking on the surface. Investigate the shrine. Let me prepare my spells first. Because I want Cure Wounds, I want Speak to the Faith, and I want... Oh, well, I can get all. Okay. Well then. Perfect. Investigate the shrine. Perfect. Your gloved hand glides over the markings on the front of the shrine. There's something here, inside the stones, and it's text? Tracing your fingers, you realize something is written, faintly, scrubbed down over centuries, into the surface of the shrine. It says, El ojo rojo vigila tus logros. You take a step back and mumble it to yourself.
The red eye watches over you. Does that mean anything?
Probably. They wouldn't just write that on a shrine for no reason. He shrugs.
They honestly might have, but who knows?
White Mage, you glance upwards at the lion's head. The eye socket. Perfectly sized for a gemstone. This is obviously a secret you would be able to trigger in case you insert the correct gemstone at the eye socket. Stony lion's head glares at you with that one sunken dark eye. So I need to insert a gemstone here. Yes, either a ruby or a jacknith would be a rather practical guess. These barbaric civilizations, if you can even call them that, were all the same. Shiny rocks and mysterious temples used as esoteric triggers. I'll need to find one then. Indeed. I'm done checking out this eye socket. Something is missing. Perhaps. Check out the empty eye. Stony Lion's eye glares at you with that one sunken dark eye.
No, I'm not doing that.
What's that light from the ceiling? It's an illusion. Don't mind it. It's obviously not the sun. It's absolutely not the sun. I don't want to go sticking my fingers, at least the fingers I have left, in any random holes. If I could avoid dying any more, then that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I didn't even expect that battle to be as vicious as it was, but nonetheless, we survived. I think that's all that matters. We'll put these barrels here. Another one-way door. Sewers, city below the city. There's a potion of healing among these empty bottles. Do the spirits create tiny harm in the sensory effects that follow. This effect allows you to engage with primal entities that would otherwise hide from your presence. That song. It's like it's playing a song. Is that my druid craft? So much food. I hear a fire. What is this? Hey, look, a piece of Gelantis cube. Seems friendly enough. No. That's an esoteric pocket. Avoid it. Okay, yeah. Hear a fire going. I've been able to use my weapon not once. Grill, some crates. Cubit crates, the esoteric stove. At the end of the sewer's path, you encounter a stove, and around it sit some crates and what looks like a ragged bedroll. This is a camp. Who camps in the sewers? The goblin looks around in the dark, damp tunnel.
I don't like this one bit.
Is it normal to camp in a place like this?
No, cleric. Norvik sewers are notoriously dangerous. No sane person would rest here or survive.
Look around. Some rats scurrying around. In the corners and nothing else. Feel the stone. It's not entirely cold.
Recent, huh?
Leaning in, you see symbols hatched into the corners of the wood. Cubic.
Huh.
The goblins inspect them as well.
We've had shipments going missing on Water Lane in periods. Now I know where they end up.
He taps the crate.
Spices.
He taps another.
Potatoes.
Yes, it's food crates. Food.
Just food. Over time, it's been a lot.
Yes, these crates hold food. A glance reveals most of them are empty. Whoever's down here is clearly siphoning resources off the halfway bridge tribe. Why food in the sewers? Foolish question. Obviously, this is a hideout of some kind.
I've been trying to nail this thief for a while. Figured it was some organized thing. And considering the size of this hall, it's got to be.
So what do you propose? Should we keep guard and see if they come back?
Possibly. We could also go get backup. I know we're on the tea shop mission, but this kind of thing is a big deal for the halfways. Lady Sages will be happy to finally get this thorn cut down. We don't have time for that, Snell. What do you mean? You do random shit all the time. Dude, don't I? Oh yeah, I do, don't I? Yes, you do. So maybe we can take some time to deal with this. Yeah, maybe. Good. A hunter.
Oh. My God.
And you never thought to check the sewers? Of course not. It's not even connected to water lane except for the water flow, and that's... He stops and squints at the water. Those motherfuckers. You see what they're doing? No. Glare at him, slack-jawed. They've been dumping the crates into the water flow, then catching them down here. Probably with a net or something.
Oh, I read that as myself. Sorry about that. I will run that back.
They've been dumping the crates into the water flow, then catching them down here, probably with a net or something. The goblin glances around the tunnel. Diabolical! I'd be impressed if it wasn't my job to keep track of this shit. Comes creeping. Honestly, this whole thing is just creeping me out. You're telling me! You've heard this phrase before. Don't comment on it. With a goblin like a newborn bird in a nest that looks at its mama. The goblin does not see it due to the thing on your head. Anyway, right behind! How do I get out of this conversation? This is making me hungry. Really? You? Really? You? Why do you act surprised? I'm human who eats food. That's normal. I am normal, Snell. Look normal. You do not. No, it's just... I haven't seen you eat anything but apples, I think. I ate some mushrooms off the wall, too. Right. Not a pretty sight. But look, I just assumed you weren't the type to get hungry. Guess I'm not exactly a foodie. That does explain it a bit. Your very flesh! Your companion gasps for air as he glances back. You watch as his entire being suddenly leaves his corporal body. For an instant, he is not a goblin, he is a ghost. What's wrong, Snell? You look pale. The goblin is already on the move, his sling loaded, spinning and aiming. To see hunt come to grand. How good. What is that? You watch the hulking mass of flesh and wet scales rising from the shadows of the sewer. It towers over you, its gasping maw widen into what it could be constructed as a mocking smirk. Roll initiative. Fuck.
Earth bless your soul.
As if all the playful toying
With as if all the playful toying with his food is suddenly over. The croc-like creature lunges forward, silent and focused. It reaches your face and entire body enveloping you with its maw, then bites down. You manage to squirm out of its grip before it rips your being into shreds. Blood is lost. You can't let this happen again. Shit. This is your dragon. You must stand tall as it consumes you. You are food. There's not much time. But if there's any chance to de-escalate, do it now. Raise your fist and throw a punch. Are you kidding? With determination and resolve, you take decisive steps forward, and you throw a punch at its beak. I have a weapon. However, you are only able Just strike at the thick hide and it absorbs a punch like nothing else. Can I? Grin upon its maw. Bard scan. You grin upon its maw, widens even further.
Yes. Yes.
The croc brings forth a jagged meat cleaver, the horrific weapon to behold if wielded by a man. Held by a beast, it is doom.
The hunt is on.
It swings the hatchet, missing your stomach by an inch. Almost spilled. Hunt. No, stop. No, stop. I give in. Bow your head. It stares at you with cold, blank eyes. Yet it does not strike. A beast who developed consciousness but lives without care for others? Fascinating. The goblin hesitates. Inches away, the croc creature makes a deep, growling sound. It sounds annoyed.
No hunt. No struggle.
A frustrated shriek.
Fight to struggle like rabbit.
It gives you a shove with its claws. Goblin sends a quick glance between the two of you. I need to heal. I don't understand why my weapon isn't used. Like, there has to be a way to use my weapon. Like, all I'm doing is raising my fists. Like, and again, with determination and resolve, you take a decisive step forward and you throw a punch at the beast. However, you're only able to strike at its thick hide and it absorbs a punch like nothing else. The grin upon its maw widens even further.
Yes.
The croc brings forth a jagged meat cleaver, a horrific weapon to behold if wielded by a man. Held by a beast, it is doom.
The hunt is on.
It swings the hatchet, missing your stomach by an inch. Almost spilled. Keep attempting to dodge. The second strike, however, goes just where the beast wants it. Lower thigh. Cleric is dead. The string is severed.
And yet, it felt familiar, like I've been here before.